for her 2 points. And as I mentioned, we got the Sitka Edgecumbe games this evening. Big games. This gym will be packed. There's no doubt about that one, as these two teams are pretty much even up all the way around. So Reading, looks like the Glacier Bears ended up with 38 total rebounds in that ball game, so that was great for them, but shooting percentages for both teams really fell off in that second half action. So Glacier Bears shooting only 16% in that quarter and half, while the Craig Panthers only shooting 20% in there. So Glacier Bears, well, 16% for the whole game, really, because 16 and 16 in there.
Yeah.
And rebounding-wise, Jacob's got it all figured out here. Looks like Haddock finished with 12, and then, of course, total rebounds for the Glacier Bears were 38, while the Craig Panthers, leading rebounder for them was Stump. She finished with 27 boards in there. So anyway, we're going to be ready to bring you that ball game tomorrow morning at 9:45. The Haynes boys going at it. I want to thank Jacob Frisky for helping me do stats here in this ball game here, as he finally got out of school and had a chance to help me out here.
Yeah,
So
you're welcome.
Thanks again, Jacob, and we'll see you around.
Yep,
Thanks.
see you. Bye.
Bye, folks.
Yeah. Are we ready to go? Welcome back to the Southeast Region 5 tournament. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. The Craig Panthers and the Wrangell Wolves. It's Survivor Day here on the Thursday. The loser is out. The winner advances to stay alive. And the winner of this game will now take on the Haynes Glacier Bears. Let me get my little fancy bracket here, and I will tell you. The winner of this game will play Haynes tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. The loser, well, they're on vacation for the rest of the season. And then you're going to have to play again on Saturday for that. The winner of tomorrow's game between the winner of this game and Haynes will have to play the loser of the Metlakatla-Petersburg game coming tomorrow, and then they'll have a chance to battle back and get that second berth at the state tournament. That's what you try to fight back through the losers bracket for. So on the ladies' side in the 2A, our game just ended, and Craig advances to stay alive. They beat Haynes 50-22, and now the Craig Lady Panthers will take on the Petersburg Vikings at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning as they live to play another day, as Petersburg was handily defeated by Wrangell today, 49-34, and Wrangell advances to the championship game against the Metlakatla Mischiefs. That game is tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then tomorrow starting at 11:30, the K-High Kings and the Juneau Douglas Crimson Bears ladies teams will square off, and then followed by the K-High Kings and Juneau boys, as the K-High Kings ladies and boys teams are the undefeated team so far in 4A, and both the Juneau teams defeated Thunder Mountain this morning. As now, let me look back in my book. So that's not it. There it is. So Juneau Douglas girls beating Thunder Mountain girls 60-39 in the 8 a.m. game this morning. And then the Juneau Douglas Crimson Bears defeating Thunder Mountain 60-55. And that was a barn burner, as Krishant Samtani got hot in the fourth quarter with 13 points in the fourth quarter as he carried the Bears to victory. So the Wrangell cheerleaders out on the court right now, playing their fight song. And we're going to introduce the starting lineups, and we're going to get this one underway. It's the final 2A game of the day. Wrangell falling yesterday to
at Mt.Edgecumbe High School in game number 14, and this game is in the 2A boys division. Please welcome the visitors on the scoreboard, the Wrangell Wolves. And please welcome to the court the home team on the scoreboard, the Craig Panthers. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visitors, for your Wrangell Wolves. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 10, Brett Abramson. He's a 5'10 junior, number 23, Skylar Loftus. He's a 5'10 junior, number 34, Trevor Miller. He's a 5'11 senior, number 44, Jacob Hammer. And the captain is a 6'5" senior, number 12, Riley Blatchley. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Craig Panthers. He's a 5'11" junior, number 35, Waylon Patton. He's a 5'11" junior, number 34, John McKinley. He's a 5'11" senior, number 21, Cooper McCluskey. He's a 6'3" junior, number 33, the co-captain, Tim Benolkin. And the captain is a 6' senior, number 30, Gabe Almanzor. Your Craig Panthers are coached by Miss Tina Steffen. Your Wrangell Wolves are coached by Mr. Cody Ingerman. Your officials for this afternoon's game: from Sitka, Mr. Corey Hansen; from Juneau, Mr. Ron Togg; and tossing the ball, the referee in charge of this court from Ketchikan, Mr. Jeremy Bynum.
Here we go. Ready to rumble. Tip is won by Wrangell. Loftus now to Miller as they'll bring it into the front court. Miller over to Loftus, right wing. Man-to-man defense by Craig. Miller goes left, cut off to Brett Abrahamson coming off a screen. Over to Blatchley, way outside the 3 line. He's going to drive, hangs, 12-footer, good. Riley Blatchley with his first field goal. McKinley will bring it up for Craig. Wrangell in a 2-3 zone. Almanzor dumps it down to Benolkin. Kicks it out to McKinley. Now Almanzor, and he traveled. First turnover of the game. 2-0 Wrangell. 7:19 to go here in the first quarter. Miller will bring it up for the Wolves. Loftus, left wing. Now back to Miller. Blatchley comes out, sets a screen. Miller goes right. Blatchley cuts, has to come out to catch it. Now to Hammer, back to Blatchley. Drive baseline, now to Hammer. Hammer will eye up a 3 ball. That's short, no good. Long tip out to Miller. He'll step into a deep 3. That's no good. And rebound off of Wrangell and out of bounds. Miller was about 5 feet behind the 3 line on that one, although he was wide open. McKinley, Almanzor. Now to Benolkin, turns, 8-footer in the paint, no good. Rebound Hammer for Wrangell. Miller will push it up the right side, left side. Picked up by Patton. Now Loftus had it poked away, got it back. Now almost threw it away and then tied up jump ball, and that's going to go to Craig. Inbounded to McKinley, and he'll bring it up. Crosses over, goes left, and gives it off to McClaskey, and he turns it over. Back the other way, Miller. Almost had it poked away, saved it, got it back. Patton all over him, tough D. Now Almanzor storms the passing lane, coast to coast, lays it up, it's good. Gabe Almanzor with his first basket. Ties it up at 2. Loftus into the front court. Now Hammer. Back to Miller. Over to Abrahamson. Now Blatchley at the top. Had it poked away and a foul. I believe it's going to be on Almanzor. That is the call. Gabe's first. Julius Mackey has checked into the game for Craig. As they dump it in the paint to Abrahamson, he goes up strong and it's blocked. Stays with Rangel down on the baseline. Abrahamson will trigger it in down there for the Wolves. Gets it in to Loftus, and he had it stolen away, and then McKinley gives it right back as he travels. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter, still 2 apiece. Looking to get it in. They do. Miller eyes up a 3 ball. Got it. Trevor Miller from deep. His first 3. Almost stolen by Miller. Now Almanzor drives, dumps off to Mackey. Now Benolkin, 15-footer is good. Tim Benolkin, first basket. Back the other way. Oh, should have got it to Blatchley. They didn't. Abrahamson drives baseline, dumps down low to Hammer, misses the bunny, and Craig comes away with the rebound, but then a travel. As Waylon Patton got the rebound, but then stumbled, landed on his knees, and they called traveling on him. Abrahamson to trigger, gets it into Loftus. Drives in, poked away, stolen. Almanzor out on the run, going to push. Kicks out, Benolkin down in the corner, McKinley for 3, it's good. John McKinley, first 3-pointer. That's 7-5 now, Craig. Now Blatchley gives it up. Abrahamson over to Hammer. Miller, he's going to trigger up a 3 again. No good. Rebound, Loftus. Now to Blatchley. Out to Hammer. Abrahamson at the top. Over to Miller. Fakes the 3. 1 dribble, 15-footer, too hard. Long rebound comes off to Patton for Craig. Now McKinley's got it. He'll bring it across. Gabe Almanzor to a cutting Mackey. Kicks it out. McKinley for 3. Good. 10-5 Craig as McKinley has drained a couple threes. And now jump ball on the other end. Rangel will keep it. Abrahamson into Blatchley to Hammer. Back out to Blatchley. Over to Miller. Gets a screen, steps back. He's going to bomb a deep 3, short. Rebound Blatchley. He'll fire it up. That's no good. Almanzor comes down with it. And he'll push it the other way quickly. Lost his balance. Fired up a weird shot. And Blatchley comes out of there with it. And Blatchley pushes all the way down the other way himself. Shot up, no good. A foul, and he'll shoot 2. Tim Benolkin picks up the foul. Shot on the way by Blatchley is good. He's got 3 points now. 10-6. Next one on the way is good for Riley. He's 2 for 2 from the line. 10-7. McKinley brings it up for Craig. Over to Almanzor. Patton down in the corner. Gets it back out to Almanzor. Stolen away by Loftus. Out to Abrahamson. He's going to push. Little floater, no good, but a foul. It's going to be on Patton. Whalen's first, and that'll send Brett Abrahamson to the foul line for 2. First one, no good. He'll get another one. 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick 30-second break and be right back. Thank you, and welcome back. One more shot from the foul line for Brett Abrahamson coming up. 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. 10-7, Craig on top over Wrangell. Shot on the way is good for Brett Abrahamson. 10-8. McKinley will bring it up, call out a play. Now Mackey down in the corner to Benolkin. Back out to Mackey. Mackey will drive, hangs in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound Wrangell. Hammer comes out of there with it after Blatchley had tipped it out. Miller gets it across the timeline. Gets it over to Abrahamson on the far side. Now back out to Miller. Miller drives right, gets inside. Kicks it over to Abrahamson, drives baseline, little floater is good. 10-10. McKinley will bring it up for the Panthers. Left side, Mackey, he'll hoist a 3, too hard. That's rebounded by Trevor Miller. Miller gets it across, now to Abrahamson, he'll tee up a 3 right there, no good. Rebound comes off to Almanzor for Craig, way up ahead to Mackey. Blocked by Blatchley and a foul. And that'll send Julius Mackey to the free throw line for a pair. First one on Blatchley. Free throw on the way is good. Shot is up. No good. Tipped around, out of bounds, off of Craig. No, they're going to say to Craig. Off Wrangell. Subs coming in. McClaskey comes back in. For Craig, Kellen Eagle comes in for Wrangell. Into McClaskey. 3 from the corner. No. Spins out. And rebound to Stone Guggenbichler, who just came into the game as well. He'll push it up all the way. Lost the handle, had it knocked out by Craig. Now Lewis House will check in for Tim Benolkin. Inbounded to Miller, now Guggenbichler, back to Miller. Eyed up the 3, now gets it to Blatchley. Now Guggenbichler for 3 at the top. Too hard. Rebound comes off to Craig. McKinley will bring it up. 1:18 to go in the first quarter. 11-10. Craig by 1. Almanzor kicks it up to McKinley. McClaskey back out to McKinley. Almanzor. Down in the corner to Patton. Stolen away by Stone Guggenbichler. And a quick timeout by Cody Angerman. 30-second timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Welcome back. Wrangle ball. Stone Guggenbichler brings it up. Drives into the paint. Kicks off to Blatchley. Blatchley dribble drives. Free throw line area. 15-footer too hard. Guggenbichler with the rebound. Quick trigger out to Miller for three is good. Kudos to Stone Guggenbichler on that one as he got the offensive rebound and saw his shooter. Got it to him. He was wide open, and he drained it. Now Almanzor brings it up. Right through the hands of McKinley as McKinley took his eye off the ball. He said, my bad. 5 turnovers now on Craig here in the first quarter. Guggenbichler along with Miller. Guggenbichler burns his man, goes right down the lane, over to Kellen Eagle. Oh, he misses the shot. Guggenbichler with the offensive rebound, and then he lost it. Kick ball. Guggenbichler had the rebound, and then he had it poked away. Almanzor brings it up for the Panthers. Goes left, dumps it down low, now kicks out. McKinley for three at the buzzer, no good. And that will end the first quarter with our score, 13-11 Wrangle. We'll be right back after 1 minute. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. As 13-11 our score after one. Of course, you never know who's listening to these broadcasts. I mean, we're broadcasting here on KRBD and Craig, but also on the live stream as well. So people from all over the world could be listening. Welcome to the Southeast Region 5 tournament. McClaskey down to Benolkin. Bad pass. Abrahamson steals it away. Out to Guggenbichler out front. Blocked by Gabe Almanzor. And Wrangle will retain possession, but man, what an individual play by Gabe Almanzor. Hustled back, played some D. Now into Guggenbichler. With Blatchley. Over to Miller. He's going to fire the three ball. Got it. 3 threes now for Trevor Miller. Almanzor pushing for Craig now. Skips it out. McClaskey for three. On the other side, it's good. Cooper McClaskey. Now Abrahamson for three. Short. Rebound Guggenbichler. Abrahamson again. No good. Blatchley cleans it up. Riley Blatchley with the man-sized rebound to put back in there. Stone Guggenbichler, what a hustler for Wrangle that guy is. Now, Almanzor feeds it inside to House, and he has it blocked, so Craig will retain possession. Guggenbichler hustling all over the floor, getting offensive rebounds. Almanzor gets it into McClaskey. Can't make the shot. Miller pulls the board. He'll push it up the other way. Drives it right down Broadway, and he's fouled. Went right for the cup. Got hammered. McClaskey will pick up the foul. His first. Miller to the line. Knocks down the first one. Miller's got a way to go to catch up to Favorty. Kirby Favorty with 9 3-pointers in the Haynes-Metlakatla game today, 34 points, and it wasn't enough. And there's a foul whistle on, a violation. And so he'll get another free throw here. Benolkin comes out, Patton comes in. Yeah, an impressive 2 games so far by Kirby Favorty for Haynes, 35 and 34 respectively. And the winner of this game will have to contend with him tomorrow. As Miller knocks down the next free throw, 20-14 our score in favor of Wrangell. Almanzor with it, over to McKinley. Back to Almanzor. Dumps it down on the baseline to Benolkin. Back out, Almanzor. Tried to drive in, kicked it off his own foot, turned it over. 7 turnovers on Craig so far. Stone Guggenbichler will bring it up. Off to Miller. Miller, deep 3, good! And Trevor Miller on fire. That one was from the parking lot. Now Craig coming the other way, Benolkin. Bad pass. Saved by Almanzor. Back to Benolkin. He'll fire the 3. That's way too hard. Rebound Wrangell. And the ball going all over. Timeout called by Cody Angerman before the ball could go out of bounds. And it's a full timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute break. 23-14 Wrangell. Welcome back. Wrangell ball coming out of the timeout. And Trevor Miller, 4 3-pointers here in the first half, 14 points. And he's leading the way for the Wolves. Just knocking them down left and right. Miller crosses over, gets into the front court, gets in the paint, hangs, shot up, no. Blatchley had it, and he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Offensive rebound by Riley Blatchley. And he'll shoot a pair here. First one on the way for Blatchley is good. He'll get another one. Second one up and good for Blatchley. Almanzor pushes it up. Now McKinley for 3. Too hard. Rebound Loftus for Wrangell. Miller pushes it up. He'll drive in. Pulls it back out. Thought about the 3. Gives it off to Blatchley. Now Miller in the paint. Hangs. Shot. Too hard. Rebound Craig. Quickly up ahead, nearly stolen. Benolkin's got it. Spins, shot, up, no good. And now ball on the ground. Tied up, jump ball. It's going to go to Wrangell. .505 to go here in the first half. 25-14 in favor of Wrangell. Stone Guggenbichler back in there. Off to Loftus. Now to Witherspoon, and he travels. That's mine, yeah. Fifth turnover on the Wolves. Calvin Heath will come in for Craig. Inbounded to Almanzor. Almanzor brings it into the front court, down in the corner to Julius Mackey. Back out to Almanzor. Gets in the paint, has to kick out. Benolkin. Almanzor turns, fakes, scoops, no good. Rebound, Stone Guggenbichler. Not a great big guy, but man, he's a tenacious rebounder on that thing. He's on it like a squirrel on a nut. Now Blatchley drives, gets free, scoops it up, it's good. And Wrangell just flowing nicely right now. Now Heath turns it over. Loftus coming the other way, stops, pops, missed the shot off of Benolkin and out of bounds. Stone Guggenbichler's going to come out. He's brought great effort off the bench for the Wolves and has made a big difference in this game. Loftus skipped over to Miller for three. Oh, man, money. You could see it as soon as he let it go. 5 now for Miller, 30-14. They dump it inside to Mackey. Tough shot down in there for Julius as he makes it pay. 30-16, strong move by Julius. Now Blatchley, Loftus gets inside, blocked. Wrangell gets it back. Now Blatchley, Abrahamson kicks it to Witherspoon, and he got inside, and 3 seconds is called on Loftus. So a turnover on Wrangell. McClaskey will come back in for Heath. 3:22 to go here in the first half, 30-16. And 5 3-pointers now for Miller. That will kill any team. He's been on fire. Now blocked inside. Patton's shot was blocked. He got it back, and now Loftus gets it. And they're just tearing on him, but he gets away. Gets it to Miller. Miller will get it across the timeline. Over to Loftus, 15-footer, no good. Rebound McKinley. He'll get it out to Almanzor on the break. Gabe attacks, shot up, no good. He's fouled, he'll shoot two. Gabe Almanzor trying to assert himself. Miller will pick up the foul for Wrangell. Almanzor to shoot two. First one on the way, spins off, no good. Jacob Hammer comes back in for Witherspoon. And Jean-Luc Lewis is in there as well for, I don't know who he went in for. Shot on the way by Almanzor, good. Miller will bring it up. Blatchley, he'll fire the three ball. Hits off the rim, rolls off slowly, almost went in, and then knocked off Lewis, and out of bounds it goes to Craig. And now a 30-second timeout by Tina Steffen, and we'll take a quick 30-second break and be right back. Thank you, and welcome back. 30-17, 2:34 to go here in the first half. Wrangell up by 13. Trevor Miller, 5 3-pointers, and he's just tickling the twine every time he gets a chance. 17 first half points for him. Almanzor drives left, dumps it down to Mackey, tipped out by Wrangell and out of bounds. So Mackey will trigger for the Panthers down on the baseline. Into Almanzor, out to McKinley. Back to Mackey for 3, too hard. Patton had the rebound, he got it back. Now McClaskey, he'll fire the 3, too hard. And a foul on the rebound. And Julius Mackey for Craig was whistled for the foul. Abrahamson brings it up. Now Abrahamson. Back out to Miller. Lewis into Blatchley. Blatchley turns, fires, got it. Riley Blatchley is having a big quarter. He's got a dozen now. Almanzor gets inside, kicks it out. McClaskey back to Almanzor. Now to Patton. Patton traveled. Or they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul. They are. Hammer for Wrangell. Craig McClaskey down to Mackey for 3, no good. Rebound Patton. Out to McKinley, he'll bomb the 3, swish. McKinley with his third 3. 32-20, Craig making a push. Tipped out on the other end by Craig. Shout out to my little buddy Mikey down in Wrangell. He's watching the game. He's pulling for the Wolves. Inbounded to Miller. Blatchley. Miller for 3. Oh, man, it's good. You can see it again. The hoop looks like it's about 10 feet around to Miller right now. Now McKinley the other way for 3. No good. Off of Craig and out of bounds. Miller with 6 threes here in the first half. And today, 9 threes was the most I'd ever seen in a high school game myself. And Miller's might rake a run at that because he's not going to stop shooting them. Abrahamson. Back to Miller up top. Oh, they bumped him and got away with it and stole it away. Almanzor gets inside. He traveled. Miller quickly up ahead to Lewis. Back to Miller. They double team him, make it give it up. Lewis. And had it poked away and then off the hands of Craig, so it stays with Wrangell. .5 seconds to go here in the half. 35-20 in favor of Craig, or Wrangell. Miller thought about the 3, then fakes, drives. Blatchley, long 2 foot on the line, no good. Rebound Benolkin for Craig. Gives it off to Patton. Now to McKinley. Almanzor, 8 seconds. 5 seconds, over to McKinley. He's going to get a deep 3 off at the buzzer. No. And Wrangell comes up with the rebound. That ends the first half. 35-20 in favor of Wrangell. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with some first half stats. Welcome back. We're at the half. And boy, the difference in this game has been all about Trevor Miller and his hot shooting as the Wrangell Wolves on top 35-20 here at the half. And Miller, 6 first half three-pointers. I think he only missed a couple. And he's got 20 points to lead Wrangell at the half. And then Riley Blatchley has put up 12 points. He's got 4 field goals. He's also 4 for 4 from the foul line. And then 3 points for Brett Abrahamson on 1 field goal. He's 1 for 2 from the foul line. The Wrangell Wolves are 7 of 8 from the foul line in the first half. I got them with 7 turnovers, 12 defensive rebounds to go with 8 offensive rebounds. On the other side, John McKinley, he's got 3 three-pointers of his own for his 9 points. And then 3 points for Julius Mackey on 1 field goal. He's 1 for 2 from the foul line. 3 points for Gabe Almanzor on 1 field goal. He's also 1 for 2 from the foul line. And then 3 points for Cooper McClaskey on 1 three-pointer. And 2 points for Tim Benolkin on 1 field goal. Wrangell, Craig is 2 for 4 from the foul line in the first half. They've got 8 turnovers, 8 defensive rebounds, and 3 offensive rebounds here in the first half. And like I said before, the winner of this game will advance to play Haynes tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. And that will also be a survivor game. The winner moves on to live another day, and the loser is done. So these are high-pressure games, win or go home. As Wrangell has, Trevor Miller especially, has just been on fire in this game. Had 4 three-pointers in the second quarter alone, 14 points in that quarter, as he just had Wrangell on his back. Earlier matchups, Metlakatla boys defeated the Haynes boys 61-53, and that's the game that Kirby Faverty had 34 points, including 9 three-pointers. So it has just been raining threes here all day long, as the threes just haven't stopped. And then on the girls' side in the morning game, the Craig girls defeated Haynes 50-22. They will live another day to play Petersburg tomorrow, and the winner of that game advances and stays alive, and the loser is done. So a lot of excitement. And then tonight here at the tournament will be the first night that Mt.Edgecumbe and Sitka will match up in a best 2 out of 3. Tonight will be their first game, so if you're watching on the live stream, stay tuned for that. Those should be really good games. All right, well, we got about 4 minutes left here in halftime. We're going to take a 3.5-minute break, and when we come back, third and fourth quarter action from here at the Region 5 tournament. See you in 3 minutes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Panthers down but not out, 35-20, and they need to get back in this one, find some hot hands. Almanzor usually put up a bunch of points for Craig. He's had a cold first half. They just need to get some things going and get back in there and try not to let Trevor Miller shoot the ball. Craig sitting in, Rangel sitting in that zone defense. Almanzor now to Benolkin. Turns at the high post, dumps it down low. Patton, shot up, no good. A foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Patton, scoreless so far in the game. First free throw, no good. Second one on the way, rolls off, no good. Rebound, Loftus for Rangel. He'll push it up into the front court. Dumps to Hammer. Loftus steps in, 17-footer, too hard. Goes over the top of the backboard, out of bounds, and goes to Craig. Now Almanzor will bring it up. Over to McKinley. Benolkin at the high post. He'll turn, drive. Blocked by Riley Blatchley. Off to the races, Hammer. Now Blatchley down low to Loftus. Had to back it out. Miller for 3. Too hard, no good. Patton with the rebound. Almanzor quickly into the front court now. Over to Benolkin. He'll fire the 3 ball. That's too hard. Rebound, Patton. His shot, no good. And Rangel comes away with it. Miller into the front court. Crosses over, gets inside, kicks out. Abrahamson. He'll drive, gets inside, hangs, misses the shot. No good. Rebound, Craig. Almanzor drives it up. Scoops inside, blocked by Blatchley, and Blatchley comes away with the board. Blatchley doing a good job defending the rim in there. Not letting anybody get layups. And now he'll cross over, pull up, jumper, spins off. Out off of Craig, and it'll stay with Rangel. Blatchley does a good job defending in there without fouling. He's really long. Abrahamson to Trigger. Gets it into Miller. He's going to eye up a 3 ball. No good. Rebound Abrahamson. And then had it taken away by McKinley. Almanzor crosses over. Gets in the lane. Kicks out. McClaskey for 3. Too hard. Rebound Abrahamson. Gets it off to Hammer. Now Miller. So Miller will slow things down. Gets a screen from Blatchley. Blatchley rolls to the hoop. Not there. Miller gets patient, backs it out. And Blatchley will set him a screen again. He doesn't use it, goes the other way. Now Hammer for 3, it's good. Jacob Hammer gets in the book and drains a 3-pointer. And now nearly stolen in the backcourt, but McKinley brings it up for Craig. Drives into the lane, a little floater. Rolls off, no good. Rebound Miller. Double teamed in there, but gets away. Miller. Over to Hammer. Back to Miller. Miller fakes the deep 3 and then drives. Gets inside and he's fouled. That's probably going to be on Gabe Almanzor. Seven 3-pointers in the game now for Rangel. Boy, when a team heats up like that from 3, really hard to defeat. As Miller goes to the line for two, he makes the first one. Second one is also good. Now here comes Almanzor. Drives it down, gets inside, hangs, altered shot by Blatchley. Almanzor gets it back. Blatchley swats it away again. Now Miller coming the other way. Dumps it down low to Loftus. Now out to Hammer. Long two on the way, no. Rebound Loftus, now tipped out by McClaskey. Wrangle ball on the side right in front of the bench. Inbounded to Blatchley, swings it to Hammer. Oh, he tried to force it inside and he turns it over. Almanzor. McKinley. Now back to Almanzor. Drives, kicks it in the corner. Benolkin for three. No good. Rebound Miller. And tipped out in the backcourt. It's going to stay with Wrangle. A lot of contact. Julius Mackey has checked into the game now. Miller over to Blatchley. Brings it into the front court. Now over to Loftus. He'll drive, and he's fouled. That's going to go on McKinley, I believe. No shots on the ground. First foul on McKinley. 4:18 to go here in the third quarter, 40-20 in favor of Wrangle. Inbounded to Blatchley, and then almost taken away. Blatchley got it back, and then he drives. He's fouled, and I believe it's on the ground, no shots. It's going to be on Julius Mackey, his second. Inbound play to Blatchley. Fakes, drives, and McClaskey fouls this time. Fouls piling up on Craig. He got McClaskey in the air with a fake and tried to drive. Now inbounded to Blatchley. To Hammer through his hands. Loftus for three. Too hard. Rebound Abrahamson. Tried to get it to Hammer, and they turned it over. Almanzor will bring it up. McClaskey. They turn it over. Wrangle, Loftus, coast to coast, scoops it up, good. Skylar Loftus with his first basket. 4 turnovers in the second half on the Panthers as they just can't find any offense here in the third quarter, still scoreless. Now Almanzor drives, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound on the ground. Wrangle comes away with it. Loftus down to Blatchley. He'll fire the three. Good. Riley Blatchley drains the three. That's 8 threes now for Wrangle. 45-20. Poked away by Loftus and out of bounds as Craig will reset. Almost 5 minutes into the quarter. And now we're going to have a timeout by Tina Steffen, a full timeout. So we'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. Welcome back. 3:11 left on the clock here in the third quarter. 45-20 for Wrangell in the lead as Craig has just struggled to put the ball in the hole here in the second half now. Still no points in the third quarter. They get it down to Patton in the corner. One dribble, kicks out McClaskey. Now Almanzor in the paint. Over to Mackey. Long two on the way. It's good. Finally, they get a field goal here in the third quarter. Miller brings it up for Wrangell. Spins away from trouble. Now over to, who's that? Logan Ritchie. And Trevor Miller drains another three. I blinked to stat in my book, and he drained it. Missed shot by Craig. And Miller comes away with it. 7 threes now for Miller. Over to Logan Ritchie. Ooh, man. He might be hurt. Oh, man, that's not good. Logan just had a big guy land right on his leg and bend it back. He's up, but boy, that had to hurt. Ouch. Full timeout, so we'll take another 1-minute break and be right back. Welcome back. It does look like Logan Ritchie's all right. He's smarting a little bit, but he had his leg extended. Julius Mackey, who's a big kid, big, strong, muscular kid, hit him right below the knee and rolled up, kind of bent his knee backwards. So hopefully he'll be all right. McKinley for Craig, into Patton, down to Mackey, stolen away by Miller. And bad pass by Miller as he wasn't really sure who he was throwing it to. Subs coming in for Wrangell. Stone Guggenbichler and Kellen Eagle come in. Almanzor fakes, drives, throws it away. Miscommunication. That is 6 turnovers in the second half on Craig. 1:35 to go here in the third quarter. Miller gets it off to Stone Guggenbichler. Needs some help. Now back to Miller. Man-to-man defense now by Craig. Miller for 3. Too hard. Rebound Almanzor. Almanzor way up ahead. Benolkin. Shot off the glass, too hard. Benolkin gets his own rebound. That's no good. And then Wrangell comes away with it. Miller off to Blatchley. Blatchley gonna attack, gets inside. Got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Blatchley with 15 in the game. Miller now with 25 in the game. 54.6 to go here in the third quarter. First one by Blatchley, no good. He'll get another one. One more coming for Blatchley. It's good. Mackey. Benolkin. McKinley for 3, too hard. And it hits the above the backboard there. It's out of bounds. It's going to go to Wrangell. Abrahamson now to Miller. Quickly up ahead to Guggenbichler. Blatchley dumps it into Eagle. Stolen away by Mackey. Now McKinley over to Benolkin. Drives baseline, gets it off McClaskey. Now Mackey. McClaskey. Patton. Mackey in the paint. Shot up, no good. There's a foul. 2 shots. As Julius Mackey will go to the line for 2. He's got 5 points in the game. 17.4 seconds left here in the third quarter. 49-22 in favor of Wrangell. Craig with only 2 points here in the third quarter, make it 3 as Mackey knocks down the free throw. And Wrangell knocking down 3 more three-pointers here in the third quarter to extend their lead. Shot on the way, no good by Mackey. Patton with an offensive rebound as they'll reset. Now Mackey shot up, no good, and he'll shoot 3 from the free throw line. As they got the offensive rebound, kicked it out, and Mackey fired up the 3 and was fouled. Shot is up, no good. Mackey will get 2 more. 12.2 seconds left here in the third quarter. Second one on the way, rolls in slowly, and it's good. Next shot. Up, no good. Rebound, Stone Guggenbichler. Hands off to Miller. Miller brings it up. Got tangled up, and now he's fouled. No shots, it'll be on the side. 5.7 seconds left. Plenty of time for Wrangell to set up something. Waylon Patton, his second foul. Abrahamson to trigger. Gets it into Blatchley. Over to Eagle. Down to Guggenbichler. Got to shoot it. Got to get it away. They don't. They don't even get a shot off. And that will end the third quarter with our score 49-24. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with fourth quarter action. Welcome back. 8 minutes left in this game. Start of the fourth quarter. It's going to be Wrangell ball on the alternating possession. Abrahamson gets it into Blatchley. Over to Eagle. Back to Blatchley. Man-to-man defense by Craig. Blatchley will fire 3. Long 2, they say. It's good. Blatchley with 18 now in the game. Mackey for 3 on the other side. Long rebound comes back to Mackey. Dumps to House. He misses the bunny. And Wrangell comes away with it. Blatchley brings it down. Kicks it out. Miller thought about the 3, didn't take it. Now to Guggenbichler. Back to Miller. McClaskey hounding Miller. Lost the handle, gets it over to Abrahamson. And a timeout by Cody Angerman, a full timeout. So we'll take a 1 minute break, 51-24 Wrangell. Welcome back. Wrangell ball coming out of the timeout. Down into Abrahamson. Pump fakes. Shot up. Good. Brett Abrahamson. The basket to start the fourth quarter for Wrangell. Almanzor gets inside. Has to kick out. McClaskey for three. Bounces around and falls through. Cooper McClaskey with his second three-pointer. 27-53 Wrangell. Blatchley. Dribble drive left, gets inside, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for a pair. As the crowd starts to filter in for the Sitka-Edgecumbe game, boy, the student section for Edgecumbe is stuffed already. Blatchley will be shooting a 1-on-1 here. Shot up, good. Takes his time, fires it up, no good. Rebound, McClaskey for Craig, he pushes it up. Over to Almanzor. Mackey, now McKinley. Skipped out to Almanzor. Now Mackey, Almanzor. Out to Mackey for three, too hard. Rebound, Kellen Eagle for Wrangell. Quickly up ahead to Guggenbichler. Kicks it out, Miller. Fake the three, now he'll drive, hang, shot up, good. Off balance, fade away into the corner. Still makes it. Been that kind of day for Trevor Miller. Now over to House. Lost the handle. Miller comes up with it. Pushes it the other way. Drives down into the left corner. Backs up. Gives it up to Guggenbichler. Swing it to Blatchley. One dribble, 15-footer at the elbow, no good. Gets his own rebound. Now kicks out to Miller for three. Swish. Trevor Miller. Now Almanzor, he'll fire the three. That's an air ball. Long rebound comes out to Mackey. Now McKinley. Almanzor drives. Throws up a circus shot and makes it with his back to the basket. That was sweet. Miller, he'll pump another three. Too hard. Rebound Blatchley. Gets it over to Eagle. He'll fire the three. That's too hard. Rebound Abrahamson. He'll fire the three, and that's good. Brett Abrahamson gets a three-pointer now. 62-29. And Wrangell now has a ridiculous amount of three-pointers on this game, and that's been the difference. Now McKinley for three. No. Blatchley with the rebound. Miller for three, no. He needs one more to have as many as Favorty earlier. Almanzor coast to coast, and he turns it over. Trevor Miller now with 8 threes in the game. And what's he got here? 8, 10, 30. 30 points for Miller. Guggenbichler goes left. Needs help, gets it over to Abrahamson. Now off to Guggenbichler. As he weaves through traffic, gets it to Blatchley. And travel on Blatchley. Almanzor, now McClaskey. To Benolkin, he'll fire the three, not even close. And the rebound tied up, jump ball, and it's going to stay with Craig. McKinley gets it in McClaskey. He'll fire the three, airballed. Rebound Rangel. Out to Abrahamson, coast to coast, blocked by Benolkin, but a foul. And Abrahamson will go to the free throw line for 2. 8, 9, 10. So Rangel now with 11 three-pointers in this game. And they have a 33-point lead, which is how many points they have off three-pointers. That's been the difference in the game. And Trevor Miller is finally going to come out of this game. 30 points and 8 three-pointers. What a performance. Second one by Abrahamson is good also. 3:30 to go. Benolkin over to McKinley. He'll fire the three. Got it. 4th three-pointer for McKinley. And Abrahamson knocked out by Benolkin. Rangel ball. Inbounded. Now that's Sean Gillen has checked into the game. Jean-Luc Lewis, Witherspoon. They get it into Stone. Over to Witherspoon. He's going to drive left, gets inside, blocked. Craig comes away with the rebound. Almanzor, coast to coast, shot up. The officials are going to concur. They're going to call a blocking foul. They wanted to call, one wanted to call a charge, the other wanted a block. He settled on the block. Almanzor at the line. First one is good. Almanzor with 6 points in the game now. Second one, good. 3 minutes left. Inbounded to Abrahamson. Bad pass, but saved by Witherspoon. And he's fouled now by McKinley. Second on McKinley. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Witherspoon. It's a 1-and-1. He didn't know it was a 1-and-1. He shot it. They got the ball, then traveled. Oh, boy. That was interesting. Into Guggenbichler. Fakes, drives, hands off to, that's Gillen. Now Abrahamson gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Now Almanzor. Too fancy. Had to kick it out. Benolkin. He'll drive. Spin cycle, layup, it's good. That was sick. That was totally a sick move by Tim Benolkin. Jumped 360 in the air and laid it up. That was the move of the tournament right there. Da-da-da, da-da-da. That was awesome. That was totally awesome. Tim Benolkin, spin cycle, layup. That was awesome right there. Free throw by Stone Guggenbichler. No good. He'll get another one after the foul. It's double bonus. 2:25 to go, 66-36. Stone misses the second one, but he gets his own rebound. Gets inside, blocked, and a foul. And Stone will pick up the foul. Down to Benolkin on the baseline. Up and under is no good. And a foul on the rebound going to go against Patton. So Witherspoon will go to the other end to shoot two. So 2 shots. Foul was on Patton, his 4th. First one by Witherspoon, up and good. And that'll get Lewis House into the game for Patton. Shot on the way. Witherspoon drops it in. Tyson Mesmer gets his first action of the game. As Abrahamson will come out. 2:10 to go in the game. Almanzor. McKinley for 3. Too hard. Rebound. McClaskey. That's no good. Benolkin's rebound shot no good. And Lewis with a rebound. As Rangel will push the other way. Into Gillen. Blocked. Benolkin making a few plays here late. Inbounded to Guggenbichler. Out to Mesmer. 15, who's that? Oh, I don't even have 15. Witherspoon now. The fadeaway in the paint. And now coming the other way. And oh, no. Oh, that's Jean-Luc Lewis in there. Apparently I didn't get him in the book. Free throw by Almanzor, no good. He'll get another one. Second free throw by Gabe is up and good. Gillen brings it up, dumps down to Mesmer. Out to Lewis. Now Gillen, he'll fire the 3, no. Rebound, batted out of bounds. 1:22 left in this one. Now we're gonna march to the other end there as a foul was called. Shoot free throws. Jean-Luc Lewis, his first. Lewis House will be at the free throw line for a 1-on-1. 70-37 our score. Free throw no good. Benolkin with the rebound and goes down and travels. And he'll give it over to Rangel. 1:20 left in this one. Rangel is going to stay alive, and they will play Haynes tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. Lewis inbounds to Mesmer. He'll get away, brings it up. Dumps over to Witherspoon. Shot up, no good. Rebound batted around McKinley. Comes away with it. Almanzor. And he'll turn it over. Ball on the ground. Finally, Guggenbichler fights for it. And tipped out by Almanzor as we head up court. Stays with Rangel. Inbounded to Guggenbichler. He'll drive it in. Gets inside. Scoops it up. No dice. And rebound to Gillen, but he travels. So they get the offensive rebound and the travel. 49.4 to go. Almanzor down in the corner. House for three. No. Rebound Lewis. Mesmer stops, pops, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound knocked out by Craig. 33.2 left in this game. Inbounded to Mesmer. Over to Witherspoon. Drives, hangs, stops, pops. No good. Rebound stolen away from him by Guggenbichler. Out to Lewis. Back to Guggenbichler for three. Why not? Stone Guggenbichler. 12 threes for Rangel now. Down to House. Shot up, good, and the foul. So Lewis House will shoot the end one. 73-39, 9.2 seconds left in this one. Free throw no good. Stone Guggenbichler gets the rebound. Witherspoon coast to coast, blocked by Almanzor. And a full court heave is no good. And that will do it as Rangel survives 73-39 over Craig. They'll play Haynes tomorrow at 9:45. Stay tuned. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with some final wrap-up of this one and some good stats.